If your music production setup deserves more than laggy exports and constant freezing, the right laptop upgrade can change everything. A good production laptop makes sessions smoother, keeps plugins running without glitches, and lets you focus on creativity instead of system limits. In this video, we're going through the laptops that actually make sense for music production in 2026, and helping you understand what really matters, things like performance under heavy projects, cooling noise, battery life, and long-term usability. Whether you're producing at home, recording vocals, working in a studio, or making tracks on the go, this guide will help you figure out which option fits your workflow best. You'll find links to all the laptops mentioned in the description so you can check current prices and configurations. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, Lenovo ThinkPad P14's Gen 6. If you want a music production laptop that focuses more on reliability than flashy looks, the ThinkPad P14's Gen 6 makes a lot of sense. This is the kind of machine that just gets out of your way and lets you work. Projects load smoothly, large sessions stay stable, and the ability to install a lot of RAM means you can run heavy plugins without constantly freezing tracks. The 3K display is also great for long editing sessions, since waveforms and timelines stay clear and easy to read. It's especially good for producers who work with big sample libraries or long arrangements, and want something dependable for daily studio work or travel. The downside is that under heavy workloads it can throttle a bit, so long rendering sessions don't always feel as fast as you'd expect from a workstation. Still, if stability and upgrade flexibility matter more than style, this is a very safe choice. My verdict: a practical, reliable production laptop that prioritizes getting work done over looking impressive. At number 4, Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 13 Aura Edition. This one is all about portability and consistency. If you produce music on the move, work in coffee shops, or travel a lot, the X1 Carbon makes daily use feel easy. It's light enough to carry everywhere, and the battery efficiency means you can work through long sessions without constantly looking for a charger. For writing, arranging, and editing tracks, it feels quick and reliable, and the clean, professional design fits perfectly in studio or office environments. The speakers are clear enough for rough edits and checking mixes on the go, which is nice for a business-focused laptop. But there's an honest downside here. The limited ports mean you'll probably need adapters for audio interfaces or MIDI gear, and the built-in speakers aren't ideal for mixing bass-heavy tracks, so headphones or monitors are still a must. This is best for producers who want a lightweight Windows laptop that lasts all day and handles real work without feeling bulky. My verdict: great for mobile production, but not the best choice if audio monitoring is your top priority. At number 3, Lenovo ThinkPad P14. If you want a laptop that feels more like a serious workstation but still stays portable enough for everyday production, the ThinkPad P14 makes a lot of sense. This is the kind of machine that handles large projects without slowing down, especially when you're stacking plugins, working with big sample libraries, or running long export sessions. What really stands out in real use is the upgrade flexibility. Being able to push the memory higher than most thin laptops means you're not constantly freezing tracks just to keep sessions running smoothly. It's best for producers who care more about stability and long-term usability than flashy design. If you're working in studios, editing on the go, or need something reliable for serious sessions, this fits that role well. The downside is that under heavy loads, thermals can become noticeable, so performance can dip slightly during very long renders. My verdict: not the flashiest option, but a dependable production machine that just gets the job done. At number 2, Apple MacBook Pro M5. If your music projects are getting bigger and you need a laptop that just keeps running without slowing down, the MacBook Pro M5 really stands out. In real use, it's the kind of machine where you stop worrying about performance and just focus on creating. Large sessions with lots of plugins, virtual instruments, and long recording takes feel smooth, and the biggest advantage is how quiet it stays. That makes a real difference when you're recording vocals or working in a small studio where fan noise can ruin a take. This laptop is best for producers who want reliability, long battery life, and a system that handles heavy sessions whether you're at home, in a studio, or working on a flight. The downside is the price, and storage upgrades can get expensive quickly, so you really need to choose your configuration carefully from the start. My verdict: expensive, yes, but if music production is your main work, it's one of the easiest laptops to rely on every day. At number 1, Lenovo Yoga Pro 9i. If you want a Windows laptop that feels balanced for music production without constantly fighting the system, the Lenovo Yoga Pro 9i is easy to like. In real use, it handles large projects smoothly, whether you're stacking plugins, arranging long sessions, or editing audio for hours at a time. The display is bright and clear, which actually helps when you're staring at waveforms and timelines all day, and the speakers are surprisingly good for quick checks when you're not using studio monitors. It feels like a laptop that can move between studio work, travel, and everyday use without feeling out of place. This one makes the most sense for producers who want strong performance on Windows, but still care about good audio, portability, and an all-around polished experience. The honest downside is battery life when you really push the hardware, especially if the dedicated graphics are active, so you'll still want your charger nearby during heavy session. My verdict: one of the closest Windows alternatives to a MacBook-style music production experience without giving up flexibility.